everyone, it's Todd here from Baking with Foxhole Kitchen. Join me today as I show you how to make Spiced Toffee Apple Cake, only on Baking with Foxhole Kitchen. Foxhole fam, I'm Todd and welcome to Baking with Foxhole Kitchen. Well, it's the week before Labor Day, so you know what that means.
You can't wear white shoes after Labor Day.
That's not true anymore.
Yes, it is. Now you know. No, not that. It's time for us to start kicking off our fall flavors and style. Today I want to show you how to make Spiced Toffee Apple Cake. It's simple, easy, and of course, so good. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. Alright guys, to start off, we're going to go ahead and take some apples here that I've already went ahead and washed. We're going to go ahead and core each apple, and then we're going to cut them into quarters.
Okay.
Definitely nice having an apple core.
Sure.
Here's my question for you, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
What do you love about fall flavors?
I like the. I mean, I'm a big apple fan, so anything with like apples and spice is good. So yeah.
Yeah, what we're gonna go ahead and do is get the seeds out here for starters, and then we're gonna cut them into smaller chunks here, about as thin as you can get them, and we'll go ahead and move on.
Okay.
Alright, next up guys, we're over here at the stove, and we're going to set our pot to medium heat here. And into the pot we're going to add 7 ounces of milk.
Okay.
And to that we're going to add 7 ounces of pitted dates here. And we're just going to keep this going here until it's, a nice...
Just till you got a nice simmer going.
Yes. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. Apple is one of the most distinct fall flavors in my opinion, along with maple and...
Right. Apple and maple, cinnamon.
Well, even the pecans.
Right.
Yes, this is definitely a nice treat, and definitely grateful for Dave over in the UK for sending us this recipe and recommending this. So let's give it a whirl here, guys.
Okay.
Okay, guys, now that this is simmering, I'm going to go ahead and take this off the heat here and let it sit here for 15 minutes just to cool down. Okay, guys, we're back here over at the table, and what I'm going to go ahead and do, now that our date and milk combination is cold, first let me grab a scraper here to make sure we get everything out of the pan here. And what we're going to do is, we got our trusty Ninja here. We're going to go ahead and puree this nice and smooth. And then I believe we're going to be moving on, right, Dave?
Oh yeah.
You definitely excited about trying this cake, Dave?
Yeah, I think it'll be something that's totally different.
Well, let's see here how we did so far. What do you think?
I think that looks pretty good.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on then.
Okay.
Alright guys, we're back and we got our mixer here in front of us here. I'm going to go ahead and take our date milk puree from earlier and just scrape this nice and clean into our bowl here. Yeah, this is definitely a nice fun time of year because you can really kind of experiment with a lot of really good flavors and definitely have some fun with it. Okay, to that we're going to go ahead and add a cup of butter, melted. Get all that scraped out there. Not necessarily melted, I should retract that, but it is softened. To that we're going to add 2 1/4 cup of self-rising flour. Cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
if it decides to come out here. Half a teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay.
4 large eggs. A tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. Now, Dave, what exactly is pumpkin pie spice?
It has a lot of different spices in it that you would normally see in pumpkin pie, like cinnamon, nutmeg, and so forth.
All of those fall flavors.
Fall flavors, absolutely.
Knock on wood there.
Yeah.
Into that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Okay.
Get our paddle on here. And we're just going to mix this till it's nice and combined here.
Okay.
And then I believe we're going to get ready for the oven. Yeah, and just make sure to scrape the sides in between mixing here, guys, because you want to make sure you get everything nice and cleaned up and looking good. Alright, I'm going to pick up speed and then we'll get ready for the next step here. Okay guys, now that we have everything mixed, Dave was nice enough to cut me a nice sheet of parchment paper in our cake pan here. Our oven is preheated for 350 degrees. What I'm going to just go ahead and do is scrape this really well here. There's a lot of batter here.
Okay.
But it smells amazing.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I think Dave has been a pretty impactful person. I mean, he's given us quite a bit of good recipes, like the Yorkshire pudding, the rock cakes. What else has he given us?
A couple others.
Yeah. I know he watches this, so if he remembers, just make sure to put it in the comments so I can make sure he gets credit where credit's due here. How am I looking here with the...
Looking good. Okay.
Yeah, make sure we get the last little bit out of it here. And I'm just going to go ahead and spread this out here nice and across the pan, nice and even. We're going to go ahead and take my apples that I did here earlier. We're just going to kind of lay them down flat like so. Just kind of work our way across the cake here. You can't have a spiced toffee apple cake without apples, right?
Okay. I know it.
How are we looking here, Dave?
Looking good. Just lay them on top of each other.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and lay these out. Just trying to get every little spot covered here, and then we'll get ready and pop it in the oven, like I said, for 45 to 50 minutes whenever the toothpick comes out clean. Alright guys, while our cake is cooling, what I'm going to go ahead and do here is make our caramel drizzle. I went ahead and unwrapped some Werther's Originals here. Or if you have toffee candy at home, great. That even works well too. What I'm going to do is put that in our saucepan here with a splash of milk. And what do you think, Dave? Medium heat?
Yeah, medium.
Okay. And then we're just going to melt this down into a nice caramel drizzle. Okay guys, I think we got some gold here, so what we're going to do is just keep this on low heat as we finish up our cake. And to wrap up our cake here, what we're going to go ahead and do is take some powdered sugar and just dust it lightly. Trying to get it evenly across the board here.
Okay.
How am I looking?
That looks great right there.
Okay. And then we're just going to take our caramel drizzle, and let's see if I can do this right here without making too much of a mess. How are we looking, Dave?
Looking good.
A good way to kind of kick off our fall flavors.
Oh yeah.
Looking pretty good there?
Looking great.
Alright.
Okay.
And we have it. Spiced Toffee Apple Cake. Now it's time for my favorite part, the taste test. So let's see how we did here. Get a little bit of a piece here. Sweet, tasty, and of course, so good. Enjoy, guys. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you again for joining me and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, it's good times and good food on Baking with Fox in the Kitchen. I'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.